Starting a business is not for the weak. I started one and failed, and here are the lessons I wish someone had told me before I started. Here's a story. I stared at my laptop screen at 2 am, my revolutionary app finally built and ready to launch. 6 months of work, hundreds of hours of code, and absolutely no idea how to get a single person to use it. This is the bridge I'd promised myself I would cross when I got there. I was standing on it now and I was stuck. Let me rewind. 200 level, coronavirus had just turned the world upside down, and I was stuck in my room thinking about the accommodation nightmare I had been through, the one I told you about in one of my videos. You know that feeling when a problem is so obvious, so solvable that you can't believe no one has fixed it yet? That's when the idea hit me. I got that electric feeling, the one where you can't sleep because your brain won't stop spinning out possibilities. I grabbed my notebook and started sketching. Features poured out, user flow, interface ideas. Within a week, I had pages and pages of plans. Here's where I made my first mistake. I started building immediately. No research, no testing, no validation, just pure enthusiasm and the unshakable certainty that this idea was gold. And after all, I had experienced the problem and knew it needed solving. Wasn't that enough? Spoiler, it wasn't. Development went smoothly. Maybe too smoothly. Every feature I imagined, I built. Every wouldn't it be cool if became real codes. The app grew more sophisticated, more feature-rich, and more complete. But there was this one thing, this one nagging question I kept pushing to decide. How are you going to get people to actually use this? Marketing. The word alone made my stomach tighten. I was not a marketer. I'll figure it out later when I get to that bridge. Mistake number 2. 8 months in, the app was done, functional, solving the exact problem I had set out to solve. I launched this to my friends, got a handful of users, then I waited for word to spread. It didn't. The few users I had kept saying the same thing. It's too complicated. I don't understand how to do this and this. I was baffled. Too complicated? How? I had built this thing. I knew every button, every flow, every feature. It made perfect sense to me. They just weren't tech savvy enough. That had to be it. Right? A year later, I learned UI UX design. And oh, I pulled up my app and looked at it with fresh eyes. The eyes of someone who now understood cognitive load, visual hierarchy. What I saw made me want to crawl under my decks. My users weren't wrong. I was wrong. The app wasn't intuitive. It was a maze I had memorized so thoroughly I couldn't see the walls anymore. They had been trying to tell me, I just hadn't been able to hear them. So here's what I would have done differently if I knew all that I know now. First, test before you build. Find the absolute minimum way to validate your idea works, not the minimum product, the minimum tests. Can you solve this problem with a spreadsheet and some manual work, a landing page and an email sign up, or even a paper and a pen? Do that first. See if anyone actually cares before you write a single line of code. Second, bring your users into the process. At every milestone, put the half-finished thing in front of real people. Watch them use it. Actually watch, don't explain, don't guide, just observe where they struggle. Their confusion is data, not criticism. Third, build in public. Document your journey, share your progress. This does two things. It forces you to think about marketing from day one, and it creates an audience before you need one. Fourth, separate yourself from the idea. This one is the hardest. Your idea is not you. Its failure is not your failure. When you tie your identity to your project, every piece of feedback feels like an attack. It paralyzes you. And finally, listen. Really listen. When multiple people tell you something isn't working, they are probably right, even if you can't see it yet. That app is still sitting on my hard drive, a functional, complex monument to lessons learned the hard way. But here's the thing about bridges you can't cross. Sometimes you need to build a different bridge. Sometimes you need to find another way around. And sometimes, and this is okay, you need to turn back and try a different route entirely. Speaking of what I learned, I've got customizable website portfolio templates for creatives, designers, photographers, video editors, and developers. They are built with everything I wish I had known about usability from the start. Click the link in the description. Oh, and if you are worried, sick about how 2026 will look, I've made a video on that. I hope it helps you. Hey, if you've had an experience that taught you something profound, send me a mail at storiesthatheal@gmail.com, because your story could be the light that guides someone else. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and hey, don't forget to hit the notification button so you don't miss a thing. Oh, Happy New Year, guys!